YouTube, we are back with another video. I'm Will, aka Tragic Builds, and this is my Lego Optimus Prime mod. Designing this build has been an almost year-long process, and I'm finally comfortable filming a long-form video of it. The Dark of the Moon design was a very favorite design by me and fans included, and I thought it was really important for me to get it almost perfect before dropping a video on it, and I hope you guys love it. By the way, I am also filming a stop motion film series with my Lego design. So if you guys are interested in being involved, whether it's voice acting or helping me with animation or set designing, comment down below. Any help is good help. Getting this design really involved in terms of his torso was really important to me because if you take a look at the CGI model, I might put it up here, I might not, we'll see. He has a very tapered torso from the top down, and his shoulders are very wide, and then it continues to get slimmed down onto his legs. And that was very difficult, if I'm being honest, because I don't know, I just couldn't get his proportions right at first. And I'll have some pictures of early designs up here. I think I have at least 5 iterations. I'm not gonna put all of them out there because the first one's a little, a little ugly. But yeah, this thing looks great. I will be dropping instructions soon, so you guys stay tuned for that for all of my builds, not just this one. And yeah, let's get on to the next part of the video. Bro, doing YouTube really makes you feel like you talking forever, but me looking at it, I just barely talk for a minute. So it's like, dang. Y'all gonna grow with me, and you know I'm gonna evolve as a content creator. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. Part of me be like, dang, what am I supposed to say after this? I feel like I was just talking for 2 minutes beforehand. Whole time I barely talked for 50 seconds. But anyway, ignore my yapping and stuff like that. But another thing about this design, right? So his legs, they're, how do I say this? His legs are probably my least favorite part of this design, just because of the simple fact that they're supposed to taper outward the lower you get towards the back, and I couldn't really achieve that without making him very structurally unsound. I didn't want to provide you guys with instructions or anything, and then you move the leg a little bit, and then the piece falls off, and then yeah, you just get frustrated. Moving on to Optimus Prime's head sculpt and upper body. This is probably my favorite thing about it because if I'm being honest, I wanted to have it like, let's say, a lot of detail, but a lot of personality. So in terms of just this build in general, I wanted it to be not too big, but also when you look at it, you know what it is without having to take a second thought. And that's probably my favorite thing about this build. Optimus Prime's back design was another thing that challenged me a little bit because of the simple fact that I focused so much on getting the front half of him detail and proportion and everything like that, to where now I'm just on the back with studs and I'm like, dang, where do I go from here? But getting the fuel tank design in there with the angle, with the red in the middle, was really good for me, and I think it turned out great. And yeah, this is Optimus Prime with a minifig. He looks pretty good next to a minifig. He should be a little bit, a little bit taller. For poseability, head is on a ball joint. I do have to grab it by the hips because the ball joint is super duper tight and it's annoying. But anyway, shoulders move out. They're a little bit restricted because of the shoulder pad, but he has a double jointed elbow drop to matrix. So yeah. Anyway, his arms move forward and back 360. Wrists are on the ball joint. Fingers move. He has 3 fingers and one, and a thumb, of course. I wanted to have him 4, but I would have made his hands too big for my my liking. Anyway, ignore that. His legs move out 90 degrees, knees 90 degrees, and he has a pivot at the ankle. And yeah, something fell off. Bang. Here's Optimus and Ratchet together for a little comparison for you guys. I think they look great. Ratchet should be a tad bit shorter below his kind of abdomen section, but for this amount of detail, I think it looks good. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my Optimus Prime. Hope you guys enjoy. I have more content on the way. Subscribe.